And welcome to Phuket Extra. The prosecutor in the case against Australian Mark Pendlebury is considering his options and will decide whether he'll seek further investigation into the case following the death of a Taipan nightclub employee last March. Patong police are dropping the case against the Australian expat over a fatal stabbing and forwarded their findings to the prosecutor. The decision has been made after police reviewed new CCTV footage backing claims that Mr Pendlebury was acting in self-defence. The Public Health Ministry is asking the Saudi Embassy not to grant visas to Muslim Thais wishing to go on the Mecca pilgrimage if they fail to produce proof of vaccination against the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, also known as MERS. The ministry would also require travel agents organising these pilgrimages to get registered. A gender drama is making headlines at the SEA Games in Singapore after the Philippines demanded that organisers carry out tests on a women's volleyball player from Indonesia. A team official confirms that the Philippines have asked for a gender test on a 23-year-old Indonesian player ahead of their game on Wednesday. No response so far from the Indonesian officials to what risks becoming a storm of controversy. The police are still piecing together the events that led to the crash of a Phuket Xtra tour bus and delivery truck in Krabi. 11 people were taken to hospital when the delivery truck collided with the tour bus at an intersection yesterday. Police are initially blaming the incident on traffic lights which weren't working. 5 of the passengers remain in hospital with serious injuries. The Toyota truck driver was also injured. Coming up next, how to win 4 business class tickets to KL, long delays getting motorbike and car licences, and the Thai PM commits to his dates for departure. All coming up on Phuket Extra.
Are you in need of some pampering and rejuvenation? Why don't you visit the Anantara Phuket Layan Resort and Spa for one of their signature treatments?
And welcome back. Locals can expect long delays getting their motorbike or car licence. A Phuket News reporter spent half the day yesterday at the Phuket Land Transport Office Department, only to be told to come back on July the 28th. And it's not only those wanting new licences facing delays. One woman who had visited the PLTO office to renew her licence was told she'd have to come back on June the 11th. PM Prayut Chan-o-cha is dismissing calls for hanging on to power for 2 more years, saying he will abide by the country's roadmap for democratic reform. He says he hasn't changed the schedule and that things will be done by next April or May. He also said that if a referendum was needed over the draft charter, then an additional 3 or 4 months would be required. And how do you win 4 return business class tickets to KL with Malaysian Airlines? Just do what Phil Seaman did and enter our English Premier League tipping competition. Phil won the competition for this year and will be heading to KL from Phuket along with 3 other lucky friends in business class.
Let's say what a fantastic prize this is, and thank you to Malaysian Airlines, to Class Act Media and to Phuket News. Excellent competition. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks to Malaysian Airlines and everyone who entered. Next season's competition and prize will be announced soon. And to today's weather, and a slightly more settled day ahead. 31 is the top, an 80% chance of rain and local thunderstorms. Tonight sunset at 6:44. Looking for a surf? This is what you can expect on the west coast. Well, that's all we have time for Phuket Extra today. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back again tomorrow around about noon on a Facebook somewhere near you. Thanks for watching.